Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for subscribing the channel, liking the channel, sharing the channel. In today's video, I'm going to discuss about the consignment process. There are a lot of materials are available on this topic, but till the time we get to know the accounting entry, it doesn't kick us. We don't feel satisfied. So in this video, I'll be more focusing on accounting entry as well. So in consignment process, there will be two party, one buyer, one seller. So today I'll be covering the buyer side. So consignment purchase process I'll be covering. Consignment sales process I'll cover later. So what is called consignment? Consignment whenever seller keeps the stock or deliver the stock at buyer location, but the ownership of that stock is still with seller. Let's say I am delivering uh, full of Coca-Cola freeze at the customer location, and I am saying to the customer, boss, when you use or drink the Coca-Cola, then only it is considered that sold. Till the time it is lying there at your premises, ownership belongs to me. It is not sold to you. But why I am giving this facility to my customer? Because customer need the Coca-Cola anytime. So if I start doing the delivery process generally from my plant to customer plant or customer location, it may take some time. Rather than this, I can keep the stock at the customer location, and whenever they need it, they can use it. So the moment they use it, then it is considered as sold. So this is known as a consignment process. So today I'll be discussing about consignment purchase side. So here consigner is a seller, consignee is a buyer. Now we have configuration steps. You have to activate the consignment info records. That is T code is OMEB. Then you have to create the special procurement type from T code OMD9. Then you have to assign your purchase organization to plant. T code is OMKI. These three minimum configuration you have to do it. Let me show you now. OME9. Sorry. OMEB. 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 It is one time activity, so you have to make sure that consignment info record is active. Next, because in consignment process you cannot enter the price manually in the purchase order, it must pick from the purchase info record. Therefore you have to make sure that info record for consignment is active. So that is the first step. Second step, you have to create one special procurement type, that is OMT90 code. OMT9. So I have already created here. I will show you. IM5A. This is my plant. Double click. So this is my plant, and this is the procurement, a special procurement type I am using, the 10, and this is the description I have given. Give your external procurement, and this is very important. Select K. K means consignment. K means consignment. So this is the configuration you have to do. Next, you have to link your standard purchasing organization to plant. T code is OMKI. OMKI. Go here. Plant is this. So this is the plant. This is the purchase organization I have linked it. So these three configuration you have to do other than your full FIM integration configuration. Master data, you have to assign this special procurement type 10 which you have created in your material master, that is in the tab MRP2. Let me show you. MM03, I'll be using this material. Hit enter, go to here, go to MRP2 tab, and here this one you have to link consignment. 10 is a consignment. You have to link this one. Then next you have to create a purchase info record. T code is ME11. I have already created, so I'll show you ME13. I'll display it. So give your supplier, give the material, give the purchase organization, give plant, and give consignment. Here hit enter. So you have to make sure that purchase info record is created correctly. Go to purchase organization and all the detail you give. This is the rate I have given, 1200. Okay. So once you create these two material master, you have to start the consignment purchase process. You have to create first PO. In PO, there is no accounting entry. Then next, you have to receive the consignment item at your location. The material from the buyer you have to receive at your location. And since you have received the material at your location, it will not generate any accounting entry because ownership still belongs to seller. Just that you have got at your location, but ownership doesn't belong to the buyer. If any damages happen, anything, buyer will be responsible. Sorry, seller will be responsible. So here it will not generate any accounting entry when you receive the goods from the seller. Then once you receive the goods, then if you are consuming it, if you are using it, so this is first scenario. If you're using the stock for your cost center or you're using for your production order, then this is the journal entry it will generate. Material consumption account debit and GL will pick from OBYC BBR, and consignment payable account will be credited and this will pick from OBYC KON transaction key. So this two line item journal entry will get created when you consume the material. And your price difference debit or credit will also come from OBYC AKO transaction key if material master is having the price indicator. Yes, this additional line item will also come. This is one scenario if you are consuming the consignment stock. Now second scenario, you are not consuming but you are transferring from the consignment stock to your stock. You are going to take the ownership, you are transferring as a consignment stock to your normal stock. Then movement type is 411 and your stock will become debit, your material account will become debit, that is OBYC BSX, and consignment payable will be credit, that is OBYC KON, and price difference either debit or credit, same process here. So this is the process of journal entry. So whenever either you consume the material or you transfer from consignment stock to your own stock, then this is the journal entry, and for consumption this is the journal entry. Then how will you bill to the vendor when you used it or you transfer to your own stock? Where is the invoicing? So in the consignment process you never do Myro. Myro is not required. You have to do the settlement here. You have to do the settlement process. When you settle either transferred stock or consumed stock, for that your consignment payable will get debited. See here, in the consumption time you have credited, or in the transfer time you have credited, that will become debit here, and your actual vendor account will get credited. Here we don't do Myro, we do the settlement, and to do the settlement T code is MRKO. Okay, here you do the your consignment payable account will get debited. This is the liability GL, and your vendor account will get credited. Next is a payment. So payment as usual, vendor account debit to outgoing bank account credit. So this is the whole consignment process. Now let us test it. Go to ME 1121 and give all this. Give purchase organization. Give here your company code. Give currency. Come here. Here you have to select consignment and give material. Give quantity 100 quantity. Hit enter. Give plant. Give storage location. See here, if you are giving K, then you cannot enter the price. Price you are not able to enter because you are entering K here. If you enter K here consignment, you cannot enter the price here. Check it and save it. So this is the PO number got generated. Now seller send the material at your location. Then you have to receive that material at your location. Perform MyGo. Give your purchase order, give 101, hit enter. Come here, select OK, quantity, 100 quantity receiving, where this is the storage location. See here, 101 and K means consignment. K means consignment. Here, you no need to give K here. You just give 101 and system automatically picks here 101 K. So you are receiving this material at your location. But ownership still belongs to seller. Therefore, it will not generate any accounting entry while doing the MyGo. All other thing you please check it. Okay, check it. Post it. Go to display. If you check here, you will not find any accounting entry. Because you have just received the material at your location. But it is not your. Now next, whatever material now you received at your location, either you can consume it or you can transfer from consignment stock to your own stock. So I am going to follow this one. I am transferring from seller stock to my own stock. Okay. So go same again, MyGo. MyGo. Go to here, select transfer posting. Other moment type is 4111 and give the material which you want to transfer. Give from which plant, from which store location, and you can give K here, special stock, and give here uh, destination from this material to which material code you want to transfer, and give the store location. Hit enter. All thing you give it here. See below also coming. Now come to here material quantity. Give 50 quantity. Where give this vendor. All other detail you enter and check it. So all looks okay. Post it. Now you're transferring from consignment stock or from the ownership of seller to your ownership. You're bringing into your stock. Now this is the document. Go to display. Sorry, display. Hit enter. Go to here and view the. See here, your stock account getting debited and consignment payable getting credited. I am using the moving average price, therefore there is no price difference concept. So your stock account got debited, your consignment payable got credited. Next I have to do settlement. When I do the settlement, my consignment payable will become debit and my vendor will become credit. Let us do the settlement next. So this is where this. Next I have to do the settlement. T code is MRKO. /N MRKO. Give your company IN15. Supplier also you can enter whatever you know. You can enter all this detail. Give the plant IN5A. Okay, you can see how many consignment stocks are there to settle. Display. So this many are there, which is ours. Our I think last one 50 stock. So now go to settle. Go to here. No taxes on this one is allowed. Okay, this is the message you are getting. Let us go to FS00. Consignment payable. Go to change. Give here a star and give tick here. Again settle. Settle it. See, all this got posted, and this was before. This is the material document got generated. Double click on this one. See here. So for all the settlement, only single document got generated. This previous one are belonging to me for the testing purpose I have done previously. So see this one 60,000. See here, your vendor account become credit, your consignment payable account become debit. So this is speaking from the KON. This is picking from KON. Don't get confused with KBS. This is picking from the OBYC setting, and this is your vendor. So this way whole consignment process works. Now next you can make the payment. Next you can make the payment. I hope you are clear with the consignment process. Thank you so much for watching the video. Thanks a lot.